It is 24 hours post the 2025 Grammy Awards, and Drake is somewhere in his house still punching the air right now, if we had to guess. Welcome to the 1 Hour, One Brain Cell podcast. And if we learned anything from last night, it's that you can and should receive major artistic accolades for being a hater.
Diss
Welcome to the
track.
show. Is this the first diss track to win a Grammy?
Has to
Like
be.
blatant diss track.
Has to be.
I love it. I'm really all here for that development. Welcome to the show. As always, I am joined by my co-host, Pasta Richard.
And I am joined by my co-host Jordan, who has refused to pick me up from the airport when I arrive on Wednesday.
It's because you said you wouldn't listen to the Wicked soundtrack all the way through with me.
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Says the guy who told everybody that I wouldn't pick you up from the airport.
Yes.
Podcast. Want to explain yourself so my mom doesn't get mad at me when she listens to this episode and is like, "Why did you strand your friend?"
Yeah. Well, it's because you actually have an actual job to do, and I don't. So.
I told you I could come get you, but I would have to come get you like 2.5 hours after you land, which is like not super inconvenient. It's not super convenient for you.
Or you. So.
Yeah, apologies. So, Mom, I didn't do it on purpose. I promise. I'm on the late shift. I'm on the night shift.
I'll be getting an Uber instead.
I don't think it'll be too much. Like, I know people do that often to where we live, but I guess we'll find out. I've never done it, so you'll be doing that experience for the first time for the both
Guinea
of us.
pig. Guinea pig.
Test subject. Hope that goes smoothly. I will say I do know that it was at least running smoothly when there were 8 inches of snow on the ground still. So now that that's all gone, you should be like smooth sailing, right? It was 67
Please.
and sunny today.
Oh, beautiful. And then it's going to drop as soon as I show up, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Because it always does. Anytime I travel, rain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you and Chicago are beefing.
Yeah.
I think.
Luckily, I do have. Oh, damn it! I forgot to do that today. I'll do it once we finish recording, and actually wash all my clothes so I have them ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't really done anything.
Because if there's one thing about me, it's I will not pack until the very last minute.
So fair. Well, because then, like, how are you going to really know what you might need? You got to be up against the deadline.
Yeah, correct. It's more fun that way.
I guess it's more stress that way, but I don't know. Maybe that just has something to do with you and I's difference in personality. So let's talk about the Grammys. We don't really have that much this week, but this was the major cultural and musical event of the last week. Did you watch it? Did you stay awake for this? It was late my time, but
yeah. Well, I was awake. I wasn't able to watch because I was doing my job, and so I was doing a live radio show. What was happening? So I was getting updates via text about what was happening.
Okay.
And I had Corey on Taylor watch in case Taylor decided to do anything gnarly. luckily we
dodged a bullet.
Luckily or unluckily enough, we didn't get anything. So
yes, yeah, you had to wake me up last year, so that was not great.
So yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I just kind of saw the Twitters and the internet, and I saw Taylor's attire, her red dress, and that's really all I needed to know. And then I got updates on who won. I missed the performances. I did watch some of them afterwards, a little bit, once here and there. But yeah, Yeah, so I'm kind of bummed I missed. I like the Grammys. I enjoy all the performances. Except, did Shabuzi perform? Did he do a thing?
I I don't know who you're talking about. That's not a real person. No, I don't know, genuinely.
There was also, I saw an internet thing today where somebody posted a picture of Teddy Swims. Also does not actually exist.
Is he the guy with all the tattoos, or is that Jelly Roll, which who also may not exist?
Jelly Roll is the big dude, the really big
Yeah.
dude. Teddy
Who is
Swims, I
Teddy Swims?
couldn't pick him out of a lineup.
If I was in an elevator with Teddy Swims, I would not know. Who is this? Oh, he has a lot of tattoos too. I thought that was just Jelly Roll. No. Hmm. Yeah, I got no idea who this person is. I'm sorry to this man. I've never seen this.
Neither did I. I didn't really know about him, and I saw him pop up on the timeline today. So between him and Shabuzi,
The country category really having some interesting entries for people that may or may not exist, I suppose.
yes.
Really, really strange. I do like the Grammys. We watched most, if not all of it last year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
Yeah.
including the pre-show, which was crazy because they give out like 90% of the awards on the pre-show, and then the
Mm-hmm.
telecast is just like performances and the host talking, and then they give out all the major awards of the night. Um,
Yeah.
that's crazy
Yeah,
to
there
me.
was like 40 awards, and they only televised like 9 of them on like a 3.5 hour broadcast.
Hmm. And I get
I
it.
am
Like
glad.
part of the broadcast this year was like the fundraising efforts for LA
Yeah.
and like all kinds of other stuff. So it was a little bit like a telethon and an award show like rolled
Mm-hmm.
into one thing.
Yeah.
But
I am glad we didn't have to dedicate 3 hours to watching a YouTube stream this year. That was nice.
hmm hmm
As fun as last year was, as great as that was, don't get us wrong. To the 3-time Grammy Award winning members of Boy Genius, but
yeah, that was a lot of effort. And most people didn't do acceptance speeches on the pre-show. They don't usually do that. Not
hmm
a lot of people will do acceptance speeches on the pre-show broadcast. um, which I think helps keep it nice and short because some of those people literally may not be in attendance. They're like, I'm not
right,
showing up for this. I'm nominated for like one thing for being a contributor. I'm
right.
not going to the
hmm
Grammys. Two people who did go to the Grammys this year who were not invited were Kanye West and his wife. Are they married?
I have no idea.
Anyway, she showed up in a completely see-through bodysuit or so. It was basically nudity on the red carpet,
Oh,
and they were not invited and they got kicked out, which is
ha!
hysterical
Yes.
because it is a complete full circle moment because we have to swing Taylor back into this in any way possible. But when Taylor got her award that for Fearless that Beyonce presented her with, and then Kanye was on the stage trying to say that Beyonce should have won that award. And this year, Taylor presented Beyonce her
hmm
award for Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter, and Kanye got kicked out. So really, we've leveled up on this like
Beautiful.
15 years later.
Yes.
Nature's healing.
Beautiful. I did bring up. I do have. We are being the fashion correspondents. We are.
Oh yeah.
I we have to show you the fashion of the evening. Let's go to our friends at CNN for our fashion update. Here we go. Let me bring it up and okay, there it is. There's Taylor. T
Mm-hmm.
as in Troy.
T as in tree pain. Yeah. Oh,
Taylor.
people
T
are
as in
having fun with
Taylor.
this. I really like this look. I like this look for her.
I
It's
do
more
too.
low key than
Yes.
what people thought she was going to show up in. They were like, oh my God, she's going to be in 6 different patterns of plaid, you know? It's like, what are we doing? You never know. You never know.
I saw a video where I didn't send it to you because it was very clownish and it was completely wrong. And people were like, "Oh, you know, she's wearing scarlet, like the Scarlet Letter, and in the Scarlet Letter is all about reputation." I was like, "Come on, man, we're just
Now we're reaching. Now we're
we're,
reaching.
we're really reaching."
And like halfway through the night, she got, I think it was Janelle Monáe's jacket, like during her performance.
Yeah.
She like caught a jacket and just put it on and just kept it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Can
She was living
yeah.
her best life.
It was awesome. I love like Taylor at these award shows is like so supportive of the other artists. Like she's up celebrating everybody winning awards, like dancing for the live performances, and just like is so excited to be there and celebrate music and these artists, and it's really cool to see. She was I forget who it was, but maybe it was Sabrina or no, it was Charlie. It was Charlie XCX, and she was just Taylor had like a full bottle of champagne in one hand and was just going absolutely ham, and it
Wearing
was
Jack
incredible.
Antonoff's glasses, dancing to Von Dutch. You're like, what is happening here? Like, she's just having fun. I do love it though. Like, not to, put words in anybody's mouth about like the purpose of it, but it really does seem like she's very supportive of other artists. And there's a time in her career where nobody was going to be standing up for her when she won
Hmm.
things.
Right.
So it's cool to see that the next sort of generation of artists that are going to come after this will have those faces in the room that are willing to, be proud of what they've accomplished. And for also those artists to be willing to take a stand about the things that are important to them, like Chapel Roan in her acceptance speech was like, hey, labels, we grind for you, but do you have our backs? Are you taking care of
Hmm.
us?
Right.
And as a first time Grammy winner, that's an incredible stance to take. Like, you don't know how that's going to go for you.
Right.
But being brave enough to go say that is cool. It's a major evolution from the stand up there and read a pre-prepared speech.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? All right, let's see who else we got here. There is speaking of Janelle Monáe, there's Janelle Monáe's
Mm-hmm.
look there. Looking like a train conductor.
Looking like she's about to call all aboard for the Polar Express and punch your ticket that says believe on it. I like it. I
Here
like it. It's the hat, I think.
I agree. Yeah, it is.
It's the hat, yeah.
Here is of course Gaga looking very scary, very goth.
Looking very Nosferatu.
Yes. She looks like Ellen from Nosferatu. Yeah.
Yeah, but Gaga also dropping that, we'll talk more about this later, but Gaga dropping that song, like crazy work, world premiere, like during the Grammys. She's like, here you go, have
Mhm.
a song. We're like, whoa, wait a minute.
2025, the year of Gaga coming. Because
Hmm.
I think to tease what we're gonna talk about later. Okay, who else we got? We got this guy. Who's this? Do you know who this
I've
is? I
never
don't know who
seen
this
that
is.
person before in my life.
And- oh, it's our boy Shabuzi.
Hmm. Shabuzi is looking a little like the Moon Man Award from like the MTV music video. It's just the jacket, really.
It's
The
the
pants are
silver. Yeah,
fine.
it's the silver.
He might
Uh,
have been dressed for the wrong award show.
right. Shakira, of course, looking very
Hmm.
much like a butterfly with like kind of like a Max Verstappen esque logo in the middle.
She looks she looks like a ceramic pot. like,
Oh my god.
like pottery, like painted pottery. I'm sorry, Shakira. That's my first impression. You look like a terracotta pot.
There's Miley looking very elegant as always. The
In
per
the black like wrap dress. There's
um
not really much to say about that. I
yeah,
like
we'll
it.
see if she's got new music coming out. I hope so. I'm a Miley fan. I like Miley.
Hmm.
Another
I
generic
agree.
white guy here. I do not know who this is. Do you know who this is?
He is I genuinely have no idea who that is, but he was definitely in the running for the next pope in conclave.
I can see that. Absolutely. Let's see. This guy is J Balvin. All
Oh,
right.
J
Yeah.
Balvin. Okay.
Yeah.
Father
Okay.
J
Oh,
Balvin.
here we go. We have Cynthia here.
Cynthia very Agatha Harkness with that coat. Love it.
Yes.
Holding space for the witch's road. Got it.
Sabrina's performance was great, by the way.
It was.
Iconic.
The physical comedy of it was much needed.
Yeah,
It was
I liked
excellent.
when she like disappeared behind the stairs and then popped back
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like she was like descending the stairs and then started getting shorter, and like I didn't realize until she was like at the bottom that it was like a hole in the stairs. It was a little Charlie Chaplin. I like it.
That was great. And then like a little bit she gets to the bottom, like before she tears off her like band leader outfit or whatever the heck it was, right?
Hmm.
Um the backup singers go like they make a joke about that wasn't supposed to happen or something. That was also really funny.
This is one of those trees from the Lorax. It's not a thneed, but it's what are those I don't know what those trees are called. I just watched that movie the other day. I should know.
Yeah, okay, that's a good comparison. Okay.
Um,
Olivia,
it's called a truffle tree.
a truffle tree.
A
Truffle tree.
truffle tree.
This is actually kind of fun to do
Olivia
because
and Miley doing kind of the same thing.
yeah. It's kind of fun to do this because it's basically who all do we recognize among the latest
Hmm.
pop stars, and right now we're batting about 60%. We're actually doing pretty well. Okay,
This wait, go back up for a second.
yeah.
Olivia's is kind of giving the Eye of Sauron in the middle there in that cutout.
I
I
can,
haven't
yeah.
seen any of these images before. I'm just spitballing here.
This is great. I love this. This is great commentary. Okay, we move on to
There's that girl on TikTok that does the award show commentary. She's so much better than me at this.
yeah. I who is this? I don't know who this is either. I'm sorry to this person. I
Dochi?
don't know who this.
I think that's Dochi.
Dochi, that is Dochi. Yes.
Dochi looks like she's wearing like I'm pretty sure we've seen Boy Genius wear those shirts before or a similar style of
Yeah,
shirt, but then it looks like she's got like an apron over top of it. Like she could clock in at Waffle House after this and just
it
yell at
does.
you
Yeah, yeah.
alongside some pancakes and it would be
There's like
great.
a part of the on the right hand side where it kind of looks like it's like a little pocket for a nameplate.
Hmm. Yeah, like if she wants to just yell at me over my scrambled eggs, like I'd be perfectly happy with that.
We have Jack and Margaret Qualley, of course.
Demi Moore's at home. It's not her week.
Okay, we're about to get to the favorite. You can probably see it at the bottom there. I'm just gonna
No,
slowly move this up.
I don't know enough words for this, really.
What is that, Jordy? What is that?
He is. mm.
Fall of the House of Usher? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I was like, he's a Haunting of Hill House. He's the house on Haunted Hill. He's Nosferatu's castle. I.
This is my cosplay for SDCC
Who let
right
him
here.
do that? Please, please,
Walk around
please
with a
make that
full
house from
castle,
scratch,
full,
please.
full castle on my head. Unreal.
I don't have enough words for what this is. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Jaden Smith is known for taking risks there,
Mm-hmm.
but
Right. Charlie, of course.
this
Any,
is a
any notes on Charlie?
lampshade from your grandma's house. The drapes at your grandma's house. She's great though. I really enjoyed Charlie's performance.
She was. And I know we have Chapel, of course. Do we
This
know who's
isn't
on
this
the dress?
No,
Yes.
I actually don't know. I think I should. I feel like it's probably an important piece of art, but I'm not that educated in my art history.
Neither am I. What do you make of what's on her head? It looks like she's about to nest a bird.
I suppose, yeah, that could be it. It could be uh,
It's giving
a
Easter.
peacock exploded, and we picked up the pieces. It's kind of giving Easter grass.
Yeah, Easter grass. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that.
All right. Let's see. We got Megan Thee Stallion here.
That dress, by the way, I just Googled it. It is Edgar Degas inspired, the painter Degas.
Great.
It's got
I
like
have no
some of
idea who
his
that is
little
either.
ballerinas on something. He's an impressionist, but he's famous for like the sculptures of ballerinas and the impressionist
Mm,
paintings and things.
mm-hmm. Tree of
Um,
Life here from Megan. We got a little
maybe a
tree action.
little bit. Oh, I didn't realize it had a tail. I didn't realize it had a tail. This is if you like tarred and feathered a peacock and then forced it to consume massive amounts of gold leaf.
Not far off.
You know, like the goose that laid the golden egg? This is where that egg
Yeah,
came from.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Again, have no idea who this guy is.
Okay, I know Benson Boone,
Oh.
but his name sounds like it's from Riverdale,
Well, no, he
or it
sounds
was like randomly generated. I think he's
he,
Australian.
he's like a shortstop for the Baltimore Orioles back in like 1947.
I
Yeah,
guess I could see it. He's a distant aged relative of Aaron Boone.
yeah, he's part of the famed Boone family of Major League Baseball. He looks like a baseball player.
No, he doesn't look like a baseball player.
Yeah, he looks like Paul Skeens.
No, he looks like Daniel Boone. Like if you put a raccoon skin cap on him, it would fit. He does look a little like Paul Skeens, but I think it's the mustache.
Yeah, it is the mustache. Exactly.
I like
All
him.
right.
He's been on my self plug. He's been on my playlist for a long time, but he just got popular. Madison Beer. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, mass do not. Hey, we have more drapes.
Yeah, those are definitely drapes. That is stolen yards of fabric. Scroll back up a little bit.
Yeah.
She looks like the Mexican Coke bottles that like have just a slight green tinge to them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's like one of those, but if it was empty.
I can see that. I can see that. Could also
I
go
hate
with a
that.
doily. Like it's kind of like a little doily feeling. That's
It's
really old.
it's the napkins that your mom insists are only for special occasions, like when
Yeah.
you have guests over.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Absolutely. I got some leopard print from this person.
Oh yeah,
Again,
this is every lady at church on Sunday.
I do not know who this is. This is it's
I don't know who
Real
that is.
Housewives of Atlanta here.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Callie Uchis. Uchis.
Caliuchis. Okay.
Yeah.
Did not know that was what she looked like.
Oh, we have
Who is
sparklies from
that?
this guy.
Oh, is that Jacob Collier or whatever?
Jacob Collier. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he's like a I don't know. Not a cappella, but like
He
he's more of like a
he was nominated for
experimental
best
artist.
album, right?
Mhm.
He was yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's rolled around in the sequence aisle at Party City and rolled.
This is the rejected Brendan Urie outfit from the Me music video.
Also very close. We have John Legend
And Chrissy
his wife,
Teigen.
Chrissy Teigen.
That's basic. It's well done, but it's basic.
Mm-hmm. We got
Troy
our
Sivan
boy
cosplaying
Troy
as
Sivan here
Fred from the live action Scooby Doo.
with the ascot. Incredible. Purple.
He's ready to go to Spooky Island and solve a mystery.
We got the little
A
extra.
bit of a long tail on that thing, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's
I
what
like
would happen if I were to buy a tie from the regular section and not the children's section.
Again, sorry to this person. Do not know who this person is.
Don't know who this person is.
This person is Uncut Gem Star Julia Fox.
Julia Fox. Oh, I'm so Julia. This is Julia. Julia forgot to take her latex gloves off after she was done cleaning the sink before she showed up to this event.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. She's a model though. Like you do
Yeah.
whatever you want. That's like
Oh,
couture.
hello. Yeah,
Oh,
this is cool.
I don't know who this person is, but it's a little bit of a serve. It's
I like the
giving,
scepter. The scepter is badass. I wish I had a scepter.
yeah, it's kind of giving like the White Witch from the Chronicles of Narnia. The scepter is good. I like the scepter. More of that.
You're right.
More
Oh, and then
props. We love props.
we got of course Billy and Phineas here.
Auntie Phineas and the blind mouse from Shrek.
the, the blind mouse from Shrek.
Phineas kind of looks like Madam Web. Why is he
Yes!
kind of giving Madam Web?
Yes! It's like sunglasses. It's the glasses.
It's the glasses and the long red coat, dark red coat.
Phineas definitely has the movie Madam Web.
Auntie Phineas definitely loved Madam Web.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
This is
wow.
interesting.
Yeah, this is a floral arrangement,
of course,
right?
Avery Wilson. Avery Wilson with the silver
That helps me
boots.
none. That
Yeah.
helps me 0%. I don't know who this person is. I'm sorry. This is the quilt that your grandma knitted you.
Yes. Exactly. And then we have that guy. Okay, we can just scroll past him.
Yeah, we can just go past that.
I know this person, but I don't know the name.
This is Gracie Abrams.
Oh, Gracie Abrams. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. This
Gracie
is
Abrams,
Padme Amidala.
Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to talk to Obi-Wan Kenobi about trade negotiations on a foreign planet.
That's what that is. And then we got Willow Smith here. Much better than her brother.
Yes, much better choices than her brother. Oh, she's giving oh my god, she's giving the Showgirls movie cover. The Showgirls movie poster where it's literally just like it's the lady and I don't know how to articulate this. I thought that she was just a leg. hold on, I need to screen share this. I thought that this lady was just a leg on the poster, but it's meant to be like she's peeking out from like behind like a curtain. Hold on. Slides and PDFs. Okay, hold on. Can I upload this? Or does it have to be slides?
No, you can just share. You can just share your screen. You can just bring up a picture of it and share your screen and do it that way.
Video
it's too complicated to download the picture.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. I used to be scared of this movie poster because I thought that it was just it was a lady with a really weird body. Okay.
I kind of know. I think I know what you're referring to, but
it's this. It's this. I don't know. It's this where this lady is just a leg.
Oh, it's the leg. Yeah. Okay, that's what I always thought it was too. Yeah.
I thought that was her whole body that was like the zigzag piece, but she's just like behind some curtains.
Uh-huh.
But the silhouette of Willow Smith is giving that.
I can see that. That's a pretty apt description. All right,
My sense of humor is broken.
I don't think we have too many more to get through. Oh, there's our boy.
Which one is this? Teddy Swims?
That is Teddy Swims. Yes. Elton John. Give me Elton John here. Really.
He kind of looks like one of those like Borderlands characters with like the way that his suit has the definition on it. It kind of looks like he's like a cartoon sketch.
Yeah,
I respect it. I don't know what that is, but I respect it. This I don't know who that is.
Saint Vincent.
Oh,
the gloves.
Okay. Yeah, this is very Morticia Addams until you get to the socks, and then I don't know what it becomes.
Yeah. All right, and that concludes our look at the Grammys fashion. Not the greatest, really. Truly not the greatest.
No, I think there were generally more slight misses than there were home runs, but people will say it's fashion. We're just
Mm-hmm.
not paid enough to understand
Yep.
that.
And then we have more. We'll have another red carpet coming up in a couple weeks because we'll have the Oscars.
Hmm. Those are always fun because people sometimes take pretty big risks on that.
I am looking forward to that, and hopefully Amelia Perez loses.
I hope so. We'll see.
Just throwing that out
There's a
there.
lot happening. There's a lot
If
happening
Conclave
that is
wins,
setting up Conclave. That's what I was gonna say.
yeah, if Conclave wins, I'm throwing my computer off a balcony.
It's things are being set up. The pieces are in place for Conclave to win Best Picture.
It's playing out exactly like the movie. Like everybody's in the back rooms, like dealing away, trying to figure out who's going to be elected Best Picture, and then
Well, where's the Italian candidate that's vaping? We need him.
that's
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know.
the movie. Also, still haven't seen it.
I mean, that's close enough. Don't waste your time, to be honest.
I
don't
believe your
waste your.
exact words were, "If you have time to waste and you have Peacock and you want to watch Conclave, don't."
Yes,
So
that's correct. I did say
reiterating
that.
that.
I did say that.
Reiterating that.
All right, we can continue to what
Um,
else we have.
should we go to? Let's go to Gaga. It's
Let's.
that's a discussion I'm always happy to have. You should know me. Um, there was a new release. Her new song is called Abracadabra. Fun. What a fun little title. The album is called Mayhem. I don't know if we've
Abracadabra. I
I don't
wanna
know if we've
reach
talked
out
about
and
it
grab you.
since that was something. We're gonna get copyrighted for that. Since
Who's?
she
I can't even
released
remember the
the
artist of that
name of the
song. Who is
record,
that that does that dang song? Is that?
Abracadabra.
Yeah, is that Steve Miller Band? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Gaga's new record is called Mayhem. I'm trying to pull up the release date. It is March 7th, which is a month from
Ooh,
now.
very close.
And we've already heard Disease from that
Mm-hmm.
record, and we've heard, as of last night, Abracadabra, which has a music video as well.
Right.
Um, how familiar are you with the Stan Twitter term of reheating someone's nachos? Like, I think we talked
Um,
about this like a week ago with Tate McRae.
are you sure? No, that was not. No.
I I swear we did. Okay, well, Tate McRae's new song, which I think is called Sports Car. I can't be certain.
Sounds exciting.
Somebody said somebody said last week that she was reheating Nelly Furtado's nachos, and it wasn't really working. Like she was trying to do what Nelly Furtado has already done
Mm,
that's been good, but it just wasn't quite there. It was like, half baked or whatever. But somebody the other day said that Lady Gaga was reheating her own nachos. Like she was reheating like Judas and Alejandro's nachos.
mm.
So like, previous iterations of Gaga, also kind of reheating Art Pop's nachos. And then I also saw a tweet that said Lady Gaga is at her best when she is vaguely Catholic, which I think is hysterical given this music video, but um, very funny. It's a good track. It's a good track. It's a hitter. It's a hitter. Both of these songs we've heard from her so far have been very synth pop old
Mm-hmm.
Gaga heavy. Like the stuff we got in Art Pop and the stuff we got in the Fame Monster and like early Gaga, not her latest projects or whatever. So if the whole record turns out sounding like that, sign me up. I will buy whatever physical media I need to buy, including hopefully a ticket to that tour.
But yeah, I agree. I have two for two on the song so far. They're both bangers.
Mm.
Um, the music video is very like going off of her outfit to the Grammys was very creepy.
Mm-hmm. It's very Alejandro, though. I don't know if you're familiar with that music video, but very much feels like an alternate reality version of that song.
Mm, I am not. I am not. So yeah, if we go with
Beautiful.
the if we go we're go with the goth vibes on this record, let's do it.
Gothka.
And then yeah, yeah, goth ga, yeah, Lady
I'm
Gaga.
in. I'm in. Lady Gothka. Perfect.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a busy month and a half of music, aren't we? Jeez, we got
Hmm.
Lady Gaga, we got Lucy coming out at the end of March, and then we have JB Torres coming out in April. So
Hmm.
busy couple of months.
It's good. I love having new music to look forward to.
Yes.
That's just something wonderful. Our favorite Troy HT Hayes reacted to this like
Mm-hmm.
during the premiere of it. I just love him. He gives everything its proper energy and attention. Like
Yeah.
if a
Yeah.
song demands that you stand up and dance to it, he will be out of his chair.
Yes. Yeah.
I love that. I love that
Yeah.
about
So
him.
much better than the other bald guy that likes to talk about music and is a jerk and annoying, and
That
I
dude
don't understand.
sucks.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That dude sucks.
Yeah. We need more HT Hazes in the world, unless other bald guy, whose name I don't even know.
That's true. It's not
Yeah, we
important.
have. Yeah, we have yet to forgive the bald guy for giving Little Oblivions a 4. Like,
Hmm. Yeah, routinely he just dunks on Julian Baker like it's free candy. I'm like,
yeah,
no, that's not fair.
yeah. We should ban him from listening. I ban him from listening to JB Torres record. Nope. You don't get that. Nope.
You don't get that privilege. Actually, you don't get to learn the fun sugar in the tank line dance like the rest of
Yes.
us. You're
Yes.
banned.
Yes. I'm excited. Oh, I am so excited to learn that. We're gonna crush. We're gonna crush. You're gonna have to help me learn it.
I feel
We're
like
gonna
I'm
have.
gonna have to get started early because like I'm gonna need a more advanced base in order to help teach you through it because I'm not that good.
Yeah.
The Cotton Eye Joe is possible, but
Yeah.
it does require my brain focus. I feel like it
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't. Oh, there was that video again. It went viral the other day, but of the folks that were um, country line dancing to um, super graphic ultra modern girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the line dance it's an established dance. It's already something that exists, but they just like transformed it so it fit the beat to Chapel Roan. And they did a little tutorial, and I was like, "Oh, this looks totally manageable." And then I was in my apartment tripping over my own feet. Like that's not. There's some clapping involved. There's a coaster step. I'm not there. Maybe you need the cowboy boots to do this effectively, but there was something about it that was messing with my brain chemistry, and I could not figure it out.
We're gonna
So I'm a
have
little
like,
worried.
yeah, we're gonna have like 3.5+ days to learn it. So I think that's enough time, even for me.
I'm a little worried. Full disclosure.
I don't, I mean, I don't think you're wrong at all. I don't think you're wrong, but I'm at least gonna give it a good, a good try, even though um, they, Julian and Torres both decided to not come to our cities on their tour.
You did pick up our Irish listener today, though.
Yes, yes, yes. Hosier
I
is
have
coming here to
not.
Phoenix in the fall. So
I have not, but Hosier wants to meet, obviously, our stage manager and production manager of this wonderful show. So he'll be in Arizona, but not in Indiana. Which is so fair, right? Because like when people look at the Midwest on a map, they're like, okay, what cities can we go to? Minneapolis, Chicago, um, Columbus, Cincinnati, but like they literally just draw a line that skips right over the state of Indiana. And you're like, come on, man. Part of the Midwest too, not just Chicago.
right, right.
So shout out Friday bands with pilots in the name. Shout out Friday Pilots
Mm-hmm.
Club and 21 Pilots for not forgetting about us. We'll forgive you that you don't call it Kroger's, Tyler. All right.
uh,
We have one last thing on the docket today. I don't know how much time we have for this. I think we have enough time. We have like 20 minutes.
we got 20 minutes. We maybe have enough time. Sure, we'll try to
We're
get
so
through it.
good. Okay. We haven't done this on the show before, but we've talked about it. Richie doesn't know what his personality type is.
Uh-uh.
I know what mine used to be, but I haven't taken this test in a hot minute, so I feel like my answers might have changed because they totally do. Um, we are taking a personality test. It is, I think it's called your MBTI, which is it's like your four-letter one. So if you hear people say that they're like, ISFP or ESFJ or like whatever it is, that's where this comes from. And they're all different categories. So your first one is like, I hope I don't botch this, but it's like your E or I is either you're introverted or extroverted. So that's like your first. And then the rest of them are different um like parameters that go with it. So you're either like more intuitive, more sensing, more thinking, more feeling, more observant or something. I don't they don't all they don't all line up with the letter. I don't think cuz there were a lot more things and like there's no like O for you to be observant, but it's something else like I don't know, becomes S or whatever, but um let's find out what we are. And I don't know if your answer or if your questions will be in the same order as mine, but I guess we can read them as we go through it.
I guess, yeah, I guess we'll find out. Do you have it pulled up? Are you ready?
Yeah, I have it. I'm good.
I have it up. My
Locked in.
first question is, you regularly make new friends?
Okay, I have that too.
Okay. I'll answer over this
And
way.
there, so for those of you at home that may be following along or something, there's an answer that's like right in the middle, which is like neither agree nor disagree. And then there's 3 degrees each way of how much you agree with it. So if you go like all the way to the left, like hard agree, but then there's like a mostly agree, slightly agree, neutral,
Mm-hmm.
slightly disagree, moderately disagree, strongly disagree.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of wiggle room here, I feel like. It's better than Letterboxd where it's solely 1 to 5 stars.
Yes, exactly. I agree. See, we need more systems like this. That's what Letterbox should be. It should be this: agree or yeah, agree, and it should be on a scale, and it'd be a lot easier to do.
My
All right.
mom
Anyway.
strongly disagrees with the substance that she just saw today, by the way. That's breaking
Oh,
news.
she didn't like it.
Oh
I
no, I
mean,
she like scarred my dad for life by making him watch this, I guess. It was like
oh
that bad.
man. Oh, oh man. Well, I mean, it's not for like I warned people on the show and we talked about it that it
Yeah.
was like pretty graphic and like body horror and it's not for everybody.
Super graphic ultra modern girl. Next question.
Yes. Starring Margaret Qualley, who we talked about
right.
earlier.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway,
Tell
back
me
on
more.
track. Back
Okay.
on track. Okay.
Focus.
Uh complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. See, that's the thing on some of these are like hard questions to answer. Like, I don't know, really. Okay. All
I
right.
guess I think that one to me is like, do you like thinking about like abstract topics and subjects or
No,
not really?
no, I don't.
Well, then go disagree, dang it.
You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally than by factual arguments. Okay, this is not. Yeah, no, we're fact based. I'm a journalism major. We go on facts, no feelings.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what my letterbox is. My letterbox is facts, not feelings.
Your letterbox is not facts. You had La La Land at 2 stars.
No, I didn't. Stop. No, 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 no. That does not count. Does not count.
I said had, past tense. You've changed it. That's a fact, not a feeling.
Yes, that's true. That is a fact. Okay. What am I having to answer? Okay. There you go. All right. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized.
I think we both have room to improve in that department.
Oops.
Mm-hmm. That's a
You
slightly
usually stay
disagree for me.
calm even under a lot of pressure. I burst like a set of lead pipes under pressure.
I'm in healthcare, so yeah, that's a yes for me.
You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. I hate it.
I don't
I
like
can't.
yeah, I don't like selling myself. I feel like my body of work should speak for itself.
Um, like especially in the media realm, that's like you're supposed to do that and network with people. Hate it.
Hmm.
Cannot stand it. I don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me. It's all fake and stupid, and it just anyway. Okay, we move on.
Well, that's
Next.
true. Like the job interview questions are funny because it's just like a way of I feel like we both mutually understand if I'm interviewing for this job, I would like to be hired at it. And you should have interest in me if you're hiring me. And then if those two things meet, we don't need to go through the cycle. I don't need
Mm-hmm.
to sell myself to you.
Yes. Yes.
This is not Shark Tank.
You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Eh,
Well
eh.
before the deadline
Well, we
is
talked about
maybe
this
not.
earlier. Yeah, we.
I do
we
plan well. I love a to-do list and I like to plan, but I don't necessarily get it done way ahead of time.
People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Well, depends. Depends.
I would agree with that.
You like to use organizing tools like schedulers or list. Hell no!
Oh,
Life
really?
wasn't meant to be scheduled and organized. It was meant to
Oh,
be. No, yeah, no. Schedules and calendars are a creation of man and not meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. Like time is a construct.
I
Like
love a calendar reminder. I do. Otherwise, I'll forget things. I have too much going on to not make a list.
you have your half your brain is the choreography to whatever dance you have cooked up in your brain this week.
Yes. Yeah, half of my brain is going line dancing and the other half is desperately trying to keep the ship together.
Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Here's mistakes are how you learn. If you don't make
Yeah,
mistakes, you don't learn. So you need to make mistakes to learn.
right. I'm
Yeah.
not overthinking that.
Oh, I need to think this one through because I need to hold on. We can't move on yet because I need to process what this is asking. Okay.
He's
Even a
thinking.
small mistake can cause you to doubt. So I would say no. Okay.
Right. If you don't overthink it and you don't doubt, then you say no.
You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and starting up a conversation? Absolutely not.
Really?
No.
Oh, I like that a little bit. That's you gotta get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Again, I don't like talking to people. So at least I
Not
don't like
fair.
talking to people that I don't know. As you know, if I get to know you, then I can't stop talking. Well, that's why
What
we're doing a
makes you say
podcast.
that?
I am a
Goodness.
yapper at heart, but don't often show it. Okay. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Well, this is what our podcast is.
Yeah, disagree. We love Letterboxd
Yes.
and talking about music and
Yes.
yeah, disagree.
You prioritize facts over. So now it's asking the same questions. They asked this question earlier, but it's phrased differently. This is
No,
what I
it's
hate because
inverted.
yeah, you prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action.
They're giving you an opportunity to correct your mistake from earlier if you said something you didn't mean.
Exactly. Okay, again, see, they're asking the same question. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. I already answered that.
We are checking. Just answer it again.
This test is making me irrationally angry.
Oh my god. This is why I don't do fun things with you on the podcast. This is why this has been sitting in the document for 54 episodes. Because Richie won't do it.
I'm excited to to go to Vatican with you because
Your
it's gonna
results are
be
gonna be like, bro, I don't know what to do with you. You don't fit into any of these types because you keep answering the questions all wrong.
it's gonna be 3.5 days of who gets on whose nerves first.
I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We have a balcony in our hotel room, so if you need a little fresh air, you can just step outside.
It's like that
We're supposed to
part
have a
of Ace
balcony anyway.
that scene in Ace Ventura where he goes out on the balcony and he's yelling and he keeps shutting the door to show that
Hmm.
it's soundproof.
Correct. It, I guarantee you this will not be soundproof. And you're probably not going to want to go outside because it's going to be like 30 degrees, but I can go outside and you can
Yeah,
stay inside.
yeah. I'm staying inside, bro. I'm gonna be bundled up with like in my little covers in my little blankie and with my
Okay.
little scarf
Okay.
and be good to
I don't
go.
think it's that serious. You're going to be inside a hotel room.
All right. Okay? You often allow the day to unfold without any schedules at all. Yes. Duh. You rarely worry whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I want people to like me.
I'm slightly disagreeing with that.
You enjoy participating in team-based activities.
I like a
Depends
team
on what
building
it is.
exercise.
I mean, it depends on what it is.
Hmm. All right.
I guess. You enjoy
This is all
experimenting with
just
new.
more this is just more evolved the orange peel question that we had earlier on the show.
Oh yeah, that's a throwback.
I'm still mad at
uh,
you for your answer about that, by the way.
I don't remember what I said. That was so long ago. I barely remember what I did yesterday, and that's what we talked about in the show a year ago.
So fair. You said it depends who's asking as to whether you would peel the orange for them.
Oh, yeah. I did say that, didn't I?
Hmm. Yes, you did. I remember. It's in here. Roll the tape. Just kidding. We're not doing that.
Okay, let's continue on. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Yes, I actually like that. Sure. If I'm learning something, like I had to learn currently, brand new year of Speed Freaks, we completely retooled like everything, and so I'm literally teaching myself how to produce and direct a television show because we have a brand new
Nice.
like television style switcher. Like this thing is like legit professional, and so I literally had to
Nice.
teach myself how to use this
Nice,
thing,
nice.
and it's been fun, albeit frustrating at the same time. But that's that's how
Yeah.
you learn. Okay,
It's
where
rewarding if you get it right.
yes, okay. So I'll go there. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. No,
Ooh.
sensitivity be damned.
I have to go slightly agree because of the nature of my work on this.
Hmm. Uh.
If I'm always completely honest with people, I'm gonna make some people upset.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, like you have to strike a balance.
I think that's pretty like middle of the road for me. I think
Yeah.
we're 30% of the way through. Oof. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge
Where did you
areas
even
to
see that? I can't. Oh, I see. Okay, at the top. Got it.
yeah. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Depends. I like learning new things.
Yeah.
I like watching documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries. Okay. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Nah, I'm a positive person.
Yeah. I don't. Not too much. A little bit, but not too much.
You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. See, again,
Mm.
they ask the same question different ways, and this stresses me out because I don't remember what I said in the last question. What if they don't
Just answer
match?
every question independently. That's how you get the most correct
You enjoy
analysis.
solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Again, it's like,
I'm going straight in the middle here. I'm clicking that little gray box right in the middle because it depends on the day.
yeah, yeah.
If I'm out of social battery, then I want to be by myself. But if I feel like I want to go out with friends, I can for sure be included in
hmm
that.
You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I'm a terrible writer. Like I talk, I don't write. There's a big difference.
All right.
Uh,
I think it would be fun, but that's like the Sagittarius in me is that like I could do 40 different careers and still not know what the heck I'm doing ever.
you favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. Eh, no, well, it depends. I'm a very thought. I like to think of myself when I'm making a decision of somebody who takes a long time to decide because I have to think it out. That's why it took me so long to figure out which wheelbase I wanted to buy for F1. And
That's true.
I literally just researched it. I just couldn't decide. So I kept like overthinking it and trying to figure things out. So, okay. You prefer to do chores before you're allowing yourself to relax. That is not the case. Absolutely not. They'll get put
No.
off as long as humanly possible. All right, where are we at now? Oh, we're 40% done now.
Oh my god, we're never finishing this.
And we can go a little bit faster instead of me yapping every time. Okay. All right.
Questions.
In disagreements you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. No, there's middle ground, dude. Come on, you gotta find middle
Mm-hmm.
ground. It's the beauty of human civilization is that we're all human beings, and we're all a lot more alike than we think. You know, that's the humanist in me.
They like it, as opposed to the brutalist in you.
Yes. Great movie. Should win Best Picture. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Absolutely. See, now that I remember from the last time when I said I didn't like meeting new people. Your mood can change very quickly. Nah. Nah.
Hmm.
You were not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Depends. Okay. You often end
Yeah,
up doing
depends.
things at the last possible moment. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I
Yep.
will. This is true because um, if I get a text, be like, hey, are you doing anything? Do you want to come hang? I'm like, absolutely. Not going to cuss. Absolutely.
Good work. Good work. You
You,
got it.
you enjoy debating
Reeled
ethical
that one back in.
dilemmas. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. No, I'm not. No, I didn't like that class in
Enjoy,
college.
not necessarily.
Um, yeah, okay. Oh, we're halfway done now. You usually
Nice.
prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Okay, so
I'm
again,
going in the
it's
middle
different.
again.
Yeah, it's different. Like if I'm around my friends, I love it. It's great. I'd rather be out with my friends than by myself. Generally, on most occasions.
Yeah.
Uh, but if it's out with people I don't know, then I don't like. So I would say yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No, that's the entire podcast. It's all we do. We just talk about
Yeah.
theory. When
Right.
facts and
The
feelings
fear of
conflict, you usually find
relativity.
yourself following your heart. No! Never follow your heart. Only facts.
Really? No, come on. I put strongly agree on that.
No, I have no heart. My heart
Okay.
is like the Grinch.
Yeah. The gunch. The grink.
The Grinch. The Gronk.
Was the grink there? It's like me making one typo in the group chat and then them hanging it over my head forever. Like, was the grink there?
You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Disagree. No, because I do the same. I
Not,
do the same
no,
thing.
not challenging.
You really second guess the choices you have made. Nah. I always make the right choice.
All right.
Can't live in the
You did
past,
it.
Jordan. You cannot live in the past. Always gotta be moving forward. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. See, here's a now that is interesting because like you mentioned, like you can turn a switch on. Like I
That's
work
true. And
in
it also depends who you're with. Like, if you're with your
yes.
closer friends, then you're a very different personality than you are around, work acquaintances or
Yeah,
whatever it may be. But I think it says
exactly.
friends in the question. So, like,
Yes. So
I'm
I,
inclined
I
to
would
say agree for you on that.
I think so too. If I'm around my friends, like I said, we as previously stated, I'm a yapper. I've worked in media and communication for my entire adult life, and so I feel like that's you kind of have to have some of that, be a little lively and outgoing to be on a radio show. So I'll say yes and do a podcast. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Nah, not really.
You
No,
said nah, not for me.
I'm not a very creative person. You're the creative brains behind this show. If anybody hasn't figured that out,
What do you mean?
yeah, you're the
You helped me
creative
come
brain.
up with the title.
Mm.
You helped me come up with the episode titles a lot and like what's in it, and then you also take over the recaps if I can't do it. You do the episode recaps. Like this is shared responsibility here. I don't want all the credit. It's not mine to take. It's
Usually
a
base your
joint effort.
choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. See, why do they keep asking the same things over and over
Because it's
again?
very important to get this right,
I
obviously.
already answered this. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Again, they already asked me this. I don't need to answer this again.
Oh my goodness.
You avoid making phone calls, bro. I cannot tell you how much I agree with that. Yes, I hate
Really?
talking on the phone.
Okay. I used to be such a strong agree, but like I literally have to pick up the phone for what I do, and so I've had to get over
Hmm.
it.
Yeah. Like,
But like
for example,
this is probably a bad thing to say, but like when I worked my very first job when I was in high school, sometimes I would just pretend not to hear the phone ringing so I didn't have to pick it up. Sorry.
that's so real. That's so real. I do that once in a while at the radio station too. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. Like, when was the last time? Like, you and I always text. We never once called each other. Outside of, like, I think
That
one
time that you
time when we were.
accidentally FaceTimed me.
Oh yeah.
Or like if I
Yes.
need to find you somewhere, I've called you. If I needed to find you,
Yeah.
like when I pick you up from the airport, I'm like, "Where are
Which
you?"
you
Because
will
you're
not be
probably in the
doing
wrong
this time.
spot. No, that's true. Yeah, whoever is your Uber is gonna have to deal with that rodeo. Because both times I've tried, you've not been where I thought you were. I had to circle around again.
Oops.
It's such a small airport. I'm like, how did we get this wrong twice?
Oopsie. Okay, you can easily connect with people you have just met. I think sometimes. Okay. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. That's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. See, again, they keep
Nah,
asking
let
these
that
things.
go. Let that go.
You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. Very bleak. But so
Dystopian. Yeah.
this
Next question.
changes.
Oh boy.
Your emotions control you more than you control them. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel, on what is most logical or efficient.
It
See, now
depends.
this is
There's
interesting.
balance there.
Yes, yeah, it goes back to, like, all gotta be a little bit more humanist, Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts.
Yes, 100%
Amen to
yes.
that. Amen to that.
Strongly agree.
When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed. What a ugh,
Ooh, that's
that sounds
bleak.
awful. That's so sad.
Remember the "Are you happy?" question that we got that one time?
Oh
This is
yeah,
that.
yeah. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Well, I kind of do. I work at home, so I
Like
part of a team, so.
I guess I'm fine with it, but I can't do that completely by myself. I would lose it. Go all
You
Jack in The
believe that
Shining.
pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No, you know what I love doing sometimes is, staring up at the universe and wondering and thinking about our place in the universe. You know?
Okay. Kunk on space. Got it.
You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than the quiet, intimate places. I love going to concerts, so I'm gonna agree with that one,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Interesting. Oh, we're almost there. You often feel overwhelmed. Why are these questions like so like deep and thoughtful?
It's about finding out what your personality is. That has to be
I
deep and
guess.
thoughtful.
I guess.
Did you forget what we were doing? Richie's like, okay, how many more questions before I get to decide whether I want the apple or the extra fries in my Happy Meal?
I want the
Substitute
fries.
milk.
Fries all the time.
Mhm.
You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. It depends on what it is.
Yeah, depends. Depends on the
You
day.
prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. I can't even follow the concrete steps. I don't know that either. So it's as
You
we
gotta be a little out of the
learned when
box.
I tried to build a chair and I couldn't do it.
Well, you ended up doing it. It just took a little longer than we thought.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You struggle with deadlines. No, because that's the entire. No, that's journalism 101. You're taught you
I'm
deadlines.
motivated by a deadline.
You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
generally.
Select your gender. Okay.
Ooh, all right.
See results.
Okay. Let's do the full breakdown on the next episode, but I want to know what yours says you are.
All right, here, I'll do a quick little share screen and then, yeah, we can.
Oh, yeah. All right. What do you got?
Again, I think
What's
I did this like one time, maybe a long time ago. Okay, where is the damn?
I feel like I remember having to do this for school and my answers have changed.
Apparently I am.
Oh, I don't know how to say that word. Logician? Logician.
Logician, yeah.
Logician.
Uh,
Abracadabra. Got it.
INTP-A.
Okay.
I
So
don't know
you're
what that means.
introverted. I don't know what the N is. Your T is thinking, and your P is like perceiving or something.
Okay. Intuitive and thinking. Intuitive and
Okay.
feeling. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't know what any of that means. So, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
That one
me.
is yours. Here is mine. I can do this correctly.
Complete opposite.
Yes. Sort of.
Protagonist.
I look like I'm what's his name? Danny Rojas from
Yeah.
Ted Lasso.
Football is life.
Football is life. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I can tell you that it's changed though from the last time that I took this. Like, not a lot, but a little bit. So if you want to hear the breakdown on us and how accurate these things are, come back for our next episode, which we'll be doing like maybe live from Vatican. Depends if we figure out how to get that working.
I told you. I sent you that TikTok of the two people where they were doing their podcast at Panera. I was like,
the two girls at Panera Bread. Yeah, we can make that happen. We will. We'll record some podcast content for you, and maybe an entire episode while Richie's here, because that would be fun. We've never done one live on location before.
Live episode.
The live episode. Oh no, well, they're all live actually. Think about it. Like we don't script any of this. We just have bullet points on a Word document.
Yeah. I really think we should have signed up to do a fan panel, and we could have done a live episode in front of the Vatican audience. That would have been
What
fun.
do we have to say? They're not going to listen to me, and they're definitely not going to listen to you. You're going to be the only man there.
Let's go.
It's so possible. It's so possible.
What is a man doing?
The Warrior Nun fandom is probably 90% female identifying. Yeah.
Hey, that's okay. It's a good show, okay?
It is. It's a great show. It's a great show. We stand by that. Yeah. That unifies all of us.
Yes. That should have been one of the questions on the dang thing. It's what TV shows. Okay. rant. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. Who cares? Let's just run past this thing, okay? Because
Do it.
yeah, like that's if you want to know your personality type, that's how you do it. You go on your letterboxd, and the letterbox tells you your personality type because the type of movies
Doesn't
and
it?
TV shows and music you listen to. That's how you decide somebody's personality, not based off of some esoteric questions that they asked 5 times over in a different. Yes.
I have a question. Um, um, don't they have a thing now where you can like type in your letterbox like for favorites and then it produces who your letterboxed soulmate is, like somebody else
It
with your
does.
same tagged for favorites?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I've yet to find anyone, which totally makes sense. Um, I think Spotify also does that. If you have one of those like side chain apps that like looks at your listening, you can find like your listening soulmates. I do. I agree with you
Yeah.
there that I think that those things like your taste in popular culture and what you like in your music and your media makes a bigger difference about fleshing out your personality type and who you might get along with.
I agree.
I agree with you.
So the
That's a
test
great
we
point.
took is completely pointless. We just wasted
Well, maybe
30
not.
minutes.
I skimmed. No, I skimmed some of mine, and I think it makes sense. But we'll talk about it on the next episode. Dang it! All
Okay, you can
right,
wrap up the show
we
now. I'll
are.
stop talking.
Yeah, we're breaking our streak of 3 or 4 consecutive episodes under an hour. So sorry, everyone. Um, Stay tuned for possibly our first ever live episode coming, well, live on location episode coming this week. Richie will be here visiting. I'm gonna take him around, show him the sights. We're gonna eat at the Bear restaurant in Chicago. I don't know if we're gonna do that, but we're going to Chicago, so it's probably gonna rain. But it's gonna be great. Stay tuned on all of our socials if you want to know what we're up to and where we're at and the weather report. We are at OHOBC Pod on everything, including TikTok, because we are back and better than ever. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.